This is the 1000th video on this channel, and I know the title of this video is probably something inflammatory, something insane, something that will catch your eye, for good reason. Also, I imagine 1000 videos on a channel like mine should be something to realistically celebrate, or in your own opinion, potentially something to dread. I thought instead of going ahead and doing something special for a 1000th video, instead we talk about other people. You see, recently there's been a pretty worrying trend for channels in the mid-size range on YouTube. Specifically, I'm going to be talking about channels in the history sphere, I guess you could say. But I have noticed a lot of YouTubers talk about this already, and the only reason I decided to even make a video about this is because of Alex's video. Alex the Rambler, Ram Family Doodah. In Alex's video, he talks about how YouTube no longer pushes his videos. That's you seeing his videos on the homepage, not in your subscription box, which I think sadly is the majority of where views come from, at least from what I've gathered, and even from my own viewing on YouTube. And it's not something I haven't been seeing for the past couple years on YouTube. Anyway, I noticed around the time I ended Hoi 4 A to Z, around then, that's where I could definitely feel like there was a switch just flipped on YouTube, where some stuff just would not get pushed as much as it used to. And obviously you can probably be like, oh, well, you know, Hoi 4, it's a historical thing, maybe they're just punishing history, but I don't think that is specifically the case on the lower pushes. Because also what kind of drew me to action here and talk specifically about Alex, which we'll get back to. I'm just going to open up so you guys understand what Alex is talking about and what I'm talking about, is what actually pushed me even further than seeing Alex's video was when I made a YouTube short the other day. I made a YouTube short. On the first day, it got 600,000 engaged views. That's people that actually watched it all the way through and for some reason enjoyed it. And that's when I realized there's not me doing anything wrong on this platform, or people like Alex who are doing anything wrong on the platform, or a large variety of other YouTubers who I like to consider your middle-sized YouTubers, not your Mr. Beasts or, you know, X-Streamer that does stream highlights, or Markiplier. What YouTube now wants is for you to condense an entire video down to about 1 minute and 20 seconds for somebody to swipe up on the YouTube Shorts app, and that's it. I think that's really, really sad. For the most part, if you want to go ahead and get views on YouTube nowadays, obviously Shorts, TikTok, anything like that, Instagram Reels, that is what the majority of a lot of people like to watch. It's an easy to view piece of content, and then 20 seconds later, you've switched to the next thing, and you've probably forgotten about it. Now, it's obviously not to say that the videos I make anyway are anyway memorable in the long run. It's just something that you can switch on, eat your food with, potentially watch on your break at work, and then you probably won't think about it for the rest of the day. Or if you do, maybe you saw me do something dumb in Hoi 4 and you want to come back and try it yourself. Or you watch me on the left monitor while you play Hoi 4, or something ridiculous like that. But the point of the short stop before we get back to Alex's video is simply that the ecosystem of YouTube is changing. And it's always changing. I was moved with the algorithm, had to move to more clickbaity titles whenever that showed to be doing well. Obviously, longer videos as well at one point were doing super well, so I upped the length of the videos. But the one thing I don't really want to turn into is a shorts channel. I think if it ever came to the point where the YouTube videos just, you know, they no longer got the views and I could pump out shorts and get 1 million views a day, I think I would rather jump off a bridge. Obviously, there's the financial incentive too of making YouTube Shorts. They don't make any money. There's no like ad revenue to Shorts. I think the ad revenue that comes with Shorts is that obviously you're supposed to be pumping them out daily, getting 1 million views, and then eventually that might add up to something where you could buy yourself an ice cream. And it's not to say that shorts don't have a place on this channel. For the most part, they do. I think it's an easy way to like advertise a longer video, but obviously YouTube will not show you that longer video anymore. So what's the damn point? Now, just like looking back at my own videos, it's easy to notice exactly like where the random drop-offs come from. You know, some videos just randomly do well. For videos that I don't think should do well, just randomly get loads of views. They get pushed, and I don't know why. Who knows why? You'll never know why on YouTube, because they don't want you to know why. Because as soon as somebody does know why, they'll just take advantage of it. But bringing it back to Alex, I think it's really upsetting for the most part, as someone who has obviously been doing Hoi 4 alongside Alex for the longest time, that just at a switch somewhere at YouTube HQ, a man who's going through some really rough times has his entire livelihood now at risk. I think that's messed up. And obviously, the engaged viewers that still see Alex's video, I went through his comments. A lot of people saying, YouTube did show me this video, because his title of the video was YouTube won't show you this video. And for the most part, YouTube didn't show that video to a lot of people. I didn't have it in my homepage. I had loads of random stuff that I would never watch in my homepage. And honestly, YouTube could just flick another switch one day, and the videos go back to normal. Alex starts getting views. I start getting more views again. People around us, these mid-tier YouTubers that aren't Mr. Beasts or whatever, they start getting those views back again. But realistically, what happens on YouTube is once YouTube stops recommending your channel, or stops, thinking whatever reason in the algorithm that your channel is no longer worth it, it's impossible to get back up there. Almost nigh impossible, as about possible as it was to even get views on the first time your channel even grew. Which honestly is a monumental task. I don't know how many people have done YouTube before. I highly realistically doubt that a lot of people watching this are YouTubers. You're probably just someone that's having to, condense a lot of this information down and try and understand it. But once the channel starts getting a downward trajectory, and people don't click on the video so much, which, again, doesn't show from my analytics. The same amount of people click on the videos that they did before. But the problem is, once YouTube now has this idea that your channel is no longer worth showing, it then just keeps going down. So by the time YouTube may have switched this magical switch back on, people like Alex start getting these views again. Guess what? Alex won't be making videos on YouTube anymore at that point, because he won't be able to. Alex talks about on his video that he obviously now has to move to other platforms like streaming to make up the income to even produce the videos. I have an editor too. I have Braun. Braun edits a video for me for a very good price, I may add, but it is a good portion of the video's ad revenue that I give to him. So obviously, in Alex's case right now, he can't even afford to make a profit on his videos, which means why would you make them in the first place? You're then going to have to edit them yourselves. So whoever's editing them in the first place, they lose out on that revenue. So a whole downstream of people who depend on you for the video's thumbnails, for the people that edit the video, they also no longer get anything. Again, just because someone has switched something somewhere at YouTube. And realistically, you can't be like, hey, YouTube, you're hurting all these people, because YouTube doesn't give a damn. YouTube sees all those views now go to Mr. Jimmy Beast. And they're like, yes, money please, extra money. Oh, you're watching more shorts? Amazing, we get to pay you less, but you watch more. And that's the sad part, because even if I make this video, nothing will realistically change. But maybe, for the most part, a lot of you people watching this video will then go over to Alex's channel, go over to the people that have talked about this channel. Just go hit the damn notification bell, because then you'll get notified when the video goes live. And I think that's the most important thing you can do. If you want to actually watch videos on these channels, YouTube's not going to tell you. They don't give a damn. That's a sad realization, really, is there is nothing you can do. You can kick, you can scream, you can write petitions. It will not matter. Big corporate YouTube doesn't give a damn about you and what you actually want to watch. So that's the only thing I can really say for this video. If you want to keep an eye on the people you actually want to watch on YouTube, the best thing you can do, obviously, is hit the notification bell. That will send you a notification when the people that you actually want to watch make a video. There's really, again, not too much else we can do. We can't fight back. You can keep on, making more clickbaity titles, things like that. You can keep selling your soul to the YouTube algorithm to be their, plastic little YouTuber that they want to sell all their Coca-Cola brands to. You can do that, but realistically, it comes to a point where you have to look in the mirror and say, damn, what happened to my soul, huh? I enjoy playing Hoi 4. I enjoy the YouTube ecosystem around Hoi 4. I don't watch a lot of Hoi 4 YouTubers, because obviously I make a lot of Hoi 4, I play a lot of Hoi 4, but I don't like the fact that the people around me are now disappearing. And on top of that, eventually that means they'll come for me too. I too will disappear. So if you could, The only thing I have ever really asked of this channel, outside of meme sub goals and stuff like that, is that you support the people that you want to watch. And the way you can support them is not by obviously giving them your money, but it's giving them around 10 to 20 minutes of your time to watch their videos. And yeah, I said their videos because there are a lot of Hoi4 YouTubers out there. There are a lot of people that are not Hoi4 YouTubers that are in a similar sphere around this area of, you know, content. A lot of history YouTubers in general that could really use your help. And all I could possibly do is for you to think about those people that you watch, that you really used to watch, but potentially don't see anymore. Go to their channel. In my specific scenario, I want you to go to Alex's channel. Just go subscribe. And once you're there, hit the notification bell and go leave him some love. And then when you're done with that, I want you to go ahead and think of a couple more people that potentially you've let out of your mind that you really enjoyed watching, and go do the same thing for them. Obviously, I don't specifically know who that might be, but all you need to do is go to their channel, go ahead, go to the latest video, leave a sub, hit the notification bell, and just leave a heart. Tell them you're back. And you're staying, because YouTube actually sucks. That's the only thing that I can tell you, is that YouTube sucks, and obviously there is a lot of stress to having your income rely on some guy flicking a switch somewhere else in the world. So it's really sad that for the 1000th video of this channel, we have to talk about something like this, but realistically, there probably won't be a 2000th video on this channel, because YouTube will probably have kicked me off a long time before that. But, you know, after being around now for a long time on YouTube, I always thought that would be an inevitability. I didn't think I'd make it this long doing Hoi4 videos and all the other channels that I do. I have the ISP channel, the GSP channel, and the iSorrow channel. And I'm just surprised I'm still around and kicking and can do this. So, yeah, I thought I'd be gone a long time ago. The fact that I can keep doing this is a blessing in itself every single day that I'm here. I don't take that for granted. And I do think I would like to keep going on Hoi4 YouTube, or just YouTube in general, because it's not just Hoi4 I do realistically. I'd like to do it seeing the same people, the people that I consider friends, to also be there alongside with me. So, for the 1000th video on this channel, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you leave a like, subscribe down below, and you go do exactly what I have asked you to do. If not, I understand, obviously. But if you want to go ahead and keep seeing the people that you enjoy making content on this stupid platform, go do it, because they will be gone one day, and it's no fault of their own. It's just damn YouTube. But yeah, that's all I have to say. This will be the only serious video on this channel ever, and hopefully one day I can just delete it, and we'll have ourselves a 1000 video redux. But until that day comes, if that day ever comes, go out there, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Goodbye! And for the video title, sorry, I forgot, I just came to the realization what I'm going to call this. It's true, I do quit. I quit Achievements to Z. I'm still going to do them, but I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. It's not fun anymore. I'm not going to do it. I quit.